Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Charles Finch, the greatest villain expert. Now, let's talk about villain number 20. He is an alien. He has a grudge, and he tries to find something that will someday belong to him. The Omnitrix. Meet Vilgax. Okay, that's Vilgax, the arch enemy of Ben 10. So, we're gonna read his rights. Here we go. It says right here, Vilgax is the main antagonist and most recurring villain of the Ben 10 series. He is Ben Tennyson's archenemy and a Chimera generis conqueror that has taken over many planets. In the original series, he served as the main antagonist of Season 1, the secondary antagonist of Season 2, a supporting antagonist in Season 3, and a futuristic version of himself, the main antagonist of the film Ben 10 Secrets of the Omnitrix, and the main antagonist of the non-Canyon Season 4 finale, Goodbye and Good Riddance in Ben 10, Alien Force. He serves as the main antagonist of Season 3 in Ben 10. Ultimate Alien, he serves as the secondary, later true main antagonist of Season 3. In Ben 10 Omniverse, he serves as a supporting antagonist in Arc 3, the main antagonist of the Arc 4 finale, and then there was Ben, a supporting antagonist in Arc 8, serving as the secondary antagonist of the series finale, A New Dawn. In the original series, Ben 10 Omniverse, Vilgax was feared across several galaxies for his conquest of a number of planets and destruction of 5 others, even making a black hole. No biological life form was willing to serve Vilgax, since they were all too afraid of him. So Vilgax was forced to make a crew of robots, with the occasional mercenary thrown in. At one point in the past, he managed to destroy the Petrosapiens' homeworld after Tetrax unwittingly gave him the final element he needed to do so. In the year 1773, Vilgax had been exiled from his homeworld for ambitious disobedience. He is summoned to Earth by a distress signal sent by a time-traveling Molterant. There, he makes repairs to Molterant's damaged transport in exchange for a Coruscapian time bomb that he would use some time later. During this, Vilgax encounters George Washington and a time-traveling 16-year-old Ben Tennyson. Watching Ben transform into various aliens is what initially fostered Vilgax's interest in the Omnitrix, planning to use it as a means of creating an army with the abilities of every alien species in the universe at his command. So yeah, Vilgax's plan was to find the Omnitrix, which is attached to Ben Tennyson's arm, and bring forth every alien at his command as an army. So Later, Vilgax went to Earth where he had number of encounters with the Plumbers, a group of humans put together to fight alien threats, particularly Max Tennyson. Vilgax eventually tried to steal a nuclear missile from an army base, but Max and his partner Phil showed up. The alien ended up stuck in a nuclear missile and was launched into his own ship, but managed to survive. And this is where he was never mind. Okay, so Vilgax eventually tracked the Omnitrix to a ship under the command of Exlin. Sorry, a name that which is alien name. Well, we're only humans, so we don't know alien names. And attacked his own ship, the Chimerian Hammer. She couldn't hold his forces off. Thus, she was forced to send the Omnitrix down to Earth, where it would be found by Ben Tennyson. However, a time-traveling no-watch Ben secretly used grey matter to sabotage the shield generator for the ship. The bridge of the hammer was then blasted, inflicting severe damage to Vilgax's body, and he was placed in a repair tank to be healed, preventing him from going after the Omnitrix personally. He eventually learned that the Omnitrix was in someone's possession and relied on his minions to get it back. Vilgax sent robotics drones, hired a trio of bounty hunters, and even used an Earth criminal fused with one of his drones and tried to get the Omnitrix. During Ben's battle in the latter, Vilgax made a brief psychic link to Ben and warned him that he'd come after him one day. Finally, the alien's body was not only healed but granted cybernetic enhancement, increasing his strength. Vilgax went to Earth to personally obtain the Omnitrix, managing to beat and capture Ben. The alien was surprised that a human child was the one who resisted him so long and tried to obtain the Omnitrix. However, Gwen Tennyson and Max interfered, and Ben lost control of his transformations before they eventually set off the self-destruct in Vilgax's ship with him inside. So, Vilgax is like a pirate, as you might call him, because you can tell by his beard, his tentacle beard, better like Davy Jones. So, here's his personality. Extremely cruel, arrogant, authoritative, and power-hungry, Vilgax is always intent on his goal of ruling the universe, namely, though, obtaining the Omnitrix, which he views as the ultimate weapon. Vilgax is also very deceiving and manipulative so as to accomplish his goals, and has little to no sense of mercy. So, don't underestimate Vilgax. He's feared throughout the galaxy. If he gets his hands on the Omnitrix, who knows where he'll set war on next. So, that's all I need to show you. And this is his catchphrase. You won so many battles, but the battles are mine now. The war is mine. Don't underestimate me.